Hi everybody, it is Therapy Thursday and I am still in beautiful Florida. We leave today. Actually, we're headed to the airport soon, but it's Thursday. And so I do Therapy Thursday, and I had a great topic that came to me last night. So if you've been following on Instagram or even on my personal Facebook page, if you're one of my followers there, you know I've been on vacation with my husband Chad, and we did Disney and Universal. And I just was thinking last night before I went to bed, exhausted and very grateful, about loving kindness. So a lot of times when you look at meditation apps, there's always a loving kindness track that you can do. And so like it's about practicing loving kindness and compassion towards yourself and towards other people. And I will tell you right now, there is no better place to do that than in a very crowded theme park. Our brains are so wired, let alone how much our society molds us and jades us to judge people, and how quickly my brain goes to judgment of people, whether or not someone bumps into you without saying excuse me, or I hear a parent snap at their child, which that one obviously for me is super triggering, or I am judging the way someone looks, something like that, because I'm human and I think we all judge. And so what I did the last 3 days, when I felt my brain feel like it automatically went to that judgment, even though it's not automatic at all. We were not born judging each other at all. But when I felt it going to that judgment, I really practiced loving kindness. Like, oh my gosh, I really love that person's smile, or I am going to love that person through this difficulty, and kind of then almost make up a story about what they might be going through that made them just be really rude to me. Or I'm going to love that parent extra. It must be so hard to be at a crowded theme park with really tired kids at the witching hour. And in the same breath, want them to be very grateful for what they have, because some of us don't get that. So I don't know, it was just this thing that kind of rested on my heart a little bit last night, and I was like, I was, especially towards the end of the day, I was terrible at the judgment. I my brain would totally throw that judgment in regards to someone that passed my path, and it was frustrating that my head went straight there. But I will tell you how amazing it felt to then really choose loving compassion and to love someone through that. And so I don't know, like, what do you think about judgments? How do you practice loving compassion? I will tell you, it's not going to be possible to practice loving compassion with the people in your life if you don't practice it with yourself. Self-compassion, speaking to yourself kindly, being mindful of your emotions, and remembering that you're not the only person to go through these things. Common humanity, that's how Kristen Neff defines self-compassion. You must practice self-compassion if you're going to be able to practice compassion with other people. So think on that today. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And next week I will have not for real, because these were for real Therapy Thursdays with Justine. They were just a little on the go, on the fly, because of vacation. Because I actually was able to take a vacation for the most part. It was awesome. So thank you, and I would love to hear how you practice loving compassion to yourself and others. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.